What's up? It's Shade. Welcome to our Week 1 battle for the NCL. We're taking on Coach Cade and the Los Angeles Latios here today. As you can see, this is a post-recording because I accidentally recorded the live comm with no audio. So I have to do a post-comm this week. Next week, you'll be back to live comms as I like to do on my channel just because it's quick and simple. And I just prefer to explain my thoughts as it goes on instead of remembering what it was after the fact. So as you can see, what I brought on the left there, what he brought on the right there. Right off the bat, I brought Scarf Ninetails. Just so you know, if you don't know my team, make sure to watch the draft analysis on my channel. Explains a bit more as to what I was doing with my team and what you'll see here. So with that, Ninetails, I brought a Scarf Ninetails this week to kind of destroy him. It works really well against his team. So I figured it was my best option. Utility Mew, Defog Roost Toxic, Psyshock I think is what it is. Very, very utility Mew. Mega Gallade, offensive Gallade, that's literally the only thing you can run with Mega Gallade. Dragalge, it's an AV Dragalge, which really, really helps against his team. Expert Belt Shaman really helps against his team. I was bringing it for the Zygarde, but he ended up not bringing the Zygarde, unfortunately for me. And then Utility Crobat, which is a hard wall to the Registeel. So, right off the bat here, I'm thinking, like, okay, what's he going to lead? He could lead the Volcarona, expecting my Mew lead. I decide I'm going to lead off with Crobat, thinking it's either going to be Volcarona or a Registeel lead, and he leads off with the Volcarona. I don't see much of a problem here. He switches into Registeel, actually, as I go for a Brave Bird, thinking first turn, if he stays in, he's dead either way. So, not really much to worry about there. So I go for the taunt this turn to make sure he can't get his rocks up, and then I miss the Super Fang as he goes for counter, which was really interesting to me. Why am I on Discord? Should be on Discord. He said that this would have killed me, but it wouldn't have because he had chip damage off on it. It would have done really close to killing me, but it wouldn't have killed me, and Super Fang would have knocked him low. So it was really good for me to have that. There, I stayed at full. I go for Brave Bird this turn, expecting the counter. He goes for the Iron Head, actually, which I wish I clicked Super Fang that turn, but he didn't. His taunt wore off, so I clicked taunt yet again. He expected that and went for Iron Head. I did not want him getting his rocks up, which later on he does. I go for Roost this turn as he goes for counter, so he expected me to attack there. I miss another Super Fang, which is great for me. Love missing Super Fangs. Second one, make sure you keep in tally. I taunt him again so that I don't want his rocks up. I Brave Bird again, and I'm just starting to wear him down. He goes for counter, hits me low. So this turn I Roost up again, he Iron Heads. We keep with it, I think this is the final turn of it. His taunt wore off. He switches into Zapdos now, like expecting the taunt. Wish I clicked Super Fang here, but I did not. I switch into Dragalge because he's not really going to do anything to me. Look at that, discharge did nothing to me. He switches into Delmise as I go for Sludge Wave, which I should have clicked again. I make some misplays here. He switches into Registeel as I go into Crobat, which is a great double for me as I'm right back where it was. He goes into Deontay here, and I finally hit a Super Fang, and he goes down to half. So finally hitting a Super Fang here. Dragalge I go back into here. Knowing Power Gem, I eat the hit. He goes into this. I wish I clicked Focus Blast there because this would have been a much better thing. He gets his rocks up. I hit Focus Blast, but he's got Chople Berry, so I really wish I had clicked it the second time. He Iron Heads me as I Thunderbolt, making a prediction. I was expecting him to go into Delmise or Zapdos or Alomomola there, so I went for the Thunderbolt, but it did not go my way there. I make another misplay clicking Focus Blast, thinking he's not going to switch into Delmise this turn, but he does. And he made really good plays there. He Anchor Shots me, and I'm going to die from that, unfortunately. Dragalge goes down. Here, I go into Gallade thinking I can just kill this thing now. I need this thing dead. He goes into his physically defensive Alomomola, and I do nothing, basically nothing to it. From here, I go Shaman on his Wish. I realize, what are you going to go into? I didn't think I didn't think it would heal fully. I thought it only did 50 kind of thing. So I figured, oh, well, I can still beat this thing kind of thing. I go for the Seed Flare, knock him down, but I get the special defense drop, which is great as well. But he's back up at full now. I go for another Seed Flare. I'm like, okay, this thing's not living another one after this. He anchor shots me, and that's doing a lot, so I realize this is max adamant here. He goes into Zapdos, and I make the right prediction here, going for Hidden Power Rock on this. I wish it was the Volcarona, because the Volcarona would have died. At this point I go Mew. He's going to Roost up here, so I'm glad that happened that way. He Toxics me, which I'm glad I didn't click Toxic this turn, because I clicked Stealth Rock and got my rocks up for the Volcarona. But knowing this thing is Defog, I'm thinking these are not going to stay up for long. I'm just wanting to chip this thing a bit. We're seeing if I can 1v1 this. I probably can't at this point. He defogs away my rocks, and I really wish I clicked rocks again. The Roost was the best play here. I wish I clicked rocks here, I think. Yeah, I wish I clicked rocks here. But I just go for the Side Shock. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't get as much healing back, but that's kind of hard with Roost on. He goes into the Volcarona. That's why I wish I set my rocks that turn, but I didn't. He goes for the Quiver Dance. I go for the Toxic. I'm like, I have to get this thing Toxic because it's going to set up in my face. I cannot allow for this thing to just sweep me. He Fiery Dances, and he gets the boost. So I'm thinking he's +2. This is not going to end well for me. I go into Ninetales here knowing I was going to go for HP Rock, but I realized, wait, he's +1. I can't take a Fiery Dance after this, so I'd be wasting it. So I go for the Scarf Aurora Veil here to live the hit. I wasn't sure if I was going to. I live it actually, and at this point I knew I just needed it for other mons. I was hoping he would kill me here, but he clicked Roost, which was so bad for me. Wish I switched there, but he made the right play. This turn I switch. I go into Gallade. He Fiery Dances. That does not do a lot, but he gets another boost. I'm like, really? Why me? He's going to Z-move this turn on the Savage Spin Out and knock out my Gallade. Gallade not really doing much this match, unfortunately. But it dies to Toxic. We're not getting 6-0'd. Yes. I Synthesis on this turn, and my dumb ass forgot. It's Hail. I'm not going to get a full Synthesis back. So I completely screwed myself this turn. Should have attacked. I should have attacked that turn to knock him low enough to kill him. And then this turn I Synthesis up, but I have no Aurora Veil now, and the Anchor Shot's going to be doing a lot more. So this is unfortunate for me. I Seed Flare, knock him down. He's going to die at 2. But my mistake here, I go for another prediction, thinking he's going to go into Zapdos, but he stays in. I wish I clicked Seed Flare. He would have been dead. I thought he was going to switch out to preserve a 5-0, but he was willing to sack it, unfortunately for me. I go into Crobat here. I knock out his Delmise, so it's down. He goes into Deontay. I miss another Super Fang. Oh my god. If I hit this low enough, I would have had a better chance I would have been able to click Moonblast instead of Blizzard with Ninetales here. If I hit that one, I would have been able to. So missing 3 Super Fangs really sucked for me. I go for a Blizzard. I knock out Deontay here. He goes into Alamomola knowing I can't hit anything. He just liquidations me and knocks me out here, and I lose 3-0. So a little bit of hacks, unfortunately. The Super Fang misses were unfortunate, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about that. GG to Frost. Frost is a hard person to face. He's a really good battler, so having that up against me first week is really tough to deal with. But thank you guys for watching our week 1 for the NCL. I will see you guys in week 2 where we take on my good friend Hamu and the Helsinki Heat. So I'll see you guys all then.